Welcome back to Lasco Ford. This is the 2017 Ford Explorer, and we chose the most common package or highest volume that we personally work with here at Lasco Ford, and that's the 2017 Ford Explorer in an XLT package with a 202A package. So this will be the upper end of where XLT comes into play. Now you just saw this LED driving light that was on here. That's going to be paired with an LED headlamp too. So we're just going to get right into this and show you what this vehicle is all about. So that LED light coming through here, LED headlamp here, along with a LED fog. Now you're going to notice on the Explorer 2, you're going to have in the XLT 202 package, the forward sensing system that's going to be a standard option on the 202. Along with this right here, a couple questions on that. That's a panel right here that can be removable for a front tow hook to be pre-tapped. It's just goes right into the front to be able to remove the vehicle from a ditch if it does go off the road. And the side of your fog light too, you're going to have this compartment actually that it is a duct to take air in and be able to curtain over the wheel. Now the wheel is going to be one of my favorite wheels that are on the vehicle, and you get a multitude. Actually, Explorer offers 7 different wheels that can come with the lineup for 2017. 2 different 18-inch wheels, and then it's going to have 5 different 20-inch wheels that are available too. Now this is a high-polished aluminum 20-inch rim here, and it's a split 5 spokes, so you're going to have 10 spokes going all the way around. And this is going to be wrapped with a Hankook Venus S1 Noble 2 tire. Now this is going to be the same tire that's going to be on the Platinum and then also on the Sport package as well, and on the XLT in both the standard XLT package and then the XLT Appearance package, which you'll see a gray magnetic painted wheel on that option. Now the XLT is going to signify its trim level with a black chrome, or a black skull cap is what they're going to call it on this vehicle too. And without having this XLT Sport Appearance package, we're going to have a chrome trim that's going to go along the bottom of the gravel guard that's on the vehicle as well, which is a nice option. Just keeps you from scratching paint by throwing up any rocks or road debris up onto the vehicle too, and your wheel wells are going to have that trim piece as well. Now on this vehicle, you're going to have a couple cool options that are going to go on it, and that's going to be, one to focus on is going to be the mirror. This happens to have a XLT Tech feature bundle package. So what is going to come with that? Well, you just saw him point out the mirror, and that's going to be a blind spot awareness system with cross traffic alert, and that also is going to include navigation on this package. So we're going to have paint and match body color door handles, and then up top we're going to have a silver trim that's going to go on the roof rail system, and then you can have the optional crossbars that are coming with this. Now Ford is a partner with Thule, a Swedish company that makes all the roof rack and carrier systems for J-cradles on kayaks, or for bike racks, or for any additional storage or cargo options that can roll up above. And things that we haven't pointed out lately is going to be the unique thing that Ford really came out with to start out with on the capless fuel system. Now this is no gas cap. You're never going to leave it at a pump inadvertently, or you're going to prevent yourself from having your hands smell like gas if you have a drip of fuel go onto the gas cap when you go to return it onto the vehicle. So that's a nice option. Ford paired the headlights being the LED style to the taillights also being LED. So when we're able to lock and unlock the vehicle, you're going to be able to see this LED trim line come around the outside bezel of that tail lamp too. So I think it's just a good way to tie it all in. On the 17, you'll see just like on the 16, the last pillar here is going to have this protruding piece here, and what that's going to do is just help wrap that curtain of air coming around the vehicle too. So you also have the rear exhaust coming through. You're going to have dual exhaust on this vehicle, and you're also going to have noted, if you're going to have a trailer towing package, you'll see 2 lines coming down through here to be able to have a removable panel that is very easy to take on and off for your Class 3 or Class 2 trailer towing package. Mentioning that, towing capability is up to 5,000 pounds on this SUV. On the interior of the vehicle, I'm about to hit the soft touch button that's underneath here for the liftgate, but actually since I have the key within proximity, I can wave my foot underneath directly down the center of the vehicle, and you're able to lift that rear hands-free liftgate that Ford's putting out. Now a cool option too is they took the actuator from lifting and lowering the liftgate here and actually put it up here, so it's now out of the way, less cumbersome. And that's going to help with the 81 plus cubic feet of storage area that's able to go into this vehicle. Now I did want to show and just demonstrate how do you fold the seats in this vehicle. Pretty easy. You've got your headrest here. That's going to be the first step and that's simply by pulling this tether. That's going to drop your headrest, and it also is a good way to just keep it out of sight if you're going to be using this vehicle and want a little bit better visibility. You're going to have two different tethers that are going to be here. The red's going to signify 1, that's to collapse the backrest of the seat, and then 2, you're going to pull this and the tether, and that's going to fold your third row seating, which is also standard in every Explorer. You're going to have 3 rows of seating. Occupant size is going to be anywhere from the 6-passenger to 7-passenger configuration. The way that they're going to change that out is the optional second row bucket seats. Now, in order to get that option, we need to be in at least this trim level, the 202A. That's going to be combined with the leather seating if you're going into XLT. If you're in the XLT Sport Appearance package, or the XLT Appearance package, is going to have the Miko suede insert with the leather bolsters on the sides. That's the way to start out with your second row bucket seats. Now, to close this liftgate, I can either push this button here, I can wave my foot underneath, I can hit it from the dash in the driver's position or from the key fob. The thing I wanted to point out is this is actually able to be set for height. So you can actually take this down, and if you have a garage door that's a bit lower or a parking structure, you can press and hold this button. You'll have an audible sound inside the vehicle, and it actually will set to right there. So now it will only raise to that height. If you need to reset it, just go ahead and push it all the way to the top, press and hold the button for the audible sound, and now it's reset to the highest height. So let's just close that up and continue around the vehicle too. On this vehicle, you're going to have a backup camera as well. As the liftgate closes, we're going to have the backup camera, and then you also have a windshield washer fluid that's going to come out to spray that camera and clean it off for you. That's anytime you hit your rear windshield wiper fluid, it will clean that off. Now let's talk about some options that are available with this vehicle as well. You've got an awesome power plant lineup for the Explorer 2017. You have a 2.3-liter twin-scroll turbo. That's going to be 280 horsepower. This is the 3.5-liter V6, offering 290 horsepower. You then have a 3.5-liter twin-turbo EcoBoost, which is offering north of 365 horsepower on that power plant. Phenomenal performance out of the vehicle and definitely very responsive. That 3.5-liter twin-turbo option for EcoBoost is offered in the Platinum, and it's offered in the Sport package. It's going to be the standard engine for both of those two. So you're able to start up with a lineup. You've got a variety of different Explorers. Starting with 2017, you're going to have a base, then you have the XLT, then you have the Limited, the Sport, and the Platinum options. So we'll go through some additional options moving forward and shooting additional videos as well. We just wanted to point out the most common to you. So let's take a look at the second row of the vehicle as well, and show you how the second row is able to be folded and collapsed for best storage, but also where the occupant cargo area is as well. So this is with the seat up. You're going to have a headrest option that folds and collapses with a button on the outside of the headrest. That's going to be the first step to folding any of the seats. The second is just to simply pull this lever, and the seat will collapse and give you your maximum cargo area of 81 cubic feet. Now with your second row up, and occupied by passengers, you're going to have 21 cubic feet as well. So massive room inside the vehicle. The thing I really love about Explorer though is the second row has got best-in-class headroom, and how they've done that is by lowering where the seat position is and giving you the maximum headroom inside by having some additional area up above where your head is too. So Ford's just maximized every part of the inside of the vehicle to give you as much room as possible. If we take a look up as well, there's a dual panel moonroof in this vehicle as well. So the first moonroof over the driver and passenger is going to be movable. The second row roof panel is going to be stationary. So you are able to get some airflow in there, but still be able to have, you know, less claustrophobic space as well, let some light in. Now, this is going to be exclusive to Ford, Mercury, and Lincoln, and it is patented. This is the keyless entry keypad system, so you're able to custom fit a 5-digit code into the Ford Explorer and be able to unlock the driver's door or all 4 doors on the vehicle. This also has an intelligent key access, so as my thumb covers this protruding spot on the driver's door or the passenger door, we're able to lock or unlock the vehicle. That's going to be indicated right here on your side signal mirrors too, so you can just have a confirmation that the vehicle is unlocked for you to enter in. The inside of the vehicle, this is an ebony leather interior on this Explorer here, is going to give you a power seat to have the bottom cushion and the rear tilt adjustment along with lumbar adjustment in this vehicle as well. Did I mention for 2017, standard is the heated steering wheel in a 202A package. This is also going to have the standard heated seats along with dual climate control. Now Ford's changed out a few of the controls of how they're operating and how your sensory is on the actual touch buttons on the interior of the vehicle. We'll go over a couple of those options here in just a second. So let's take a look at the interior of the Explorer 2017. Now this being the XLT, we're going to have some standard options in this 202 that are the luxury level of what you would expect to see with what Ford is bringing to the table here. So all the touch buttons that we just mentioned, these are all going to be physical touch buttons. So you've seen in the past, Ford had the soft touch where you would just basically slide your finger over the button and hope that it would work. Well, Ford listened to the customers and said, well, we want to touch and be able to feel the button changing what the operation is. So now we have our climate control for dual climate control here. We have our directional airflow, and then we have our assortment of different options of where you want your comfort to be. So what we'll look at in this vehicle too is the touch screen as well. So this is an awesome change for 2017. It's going to be a standard option in the 202 and above, or the XLT luxury package and above. And this is going to be the 8.4-inch Sync 3 design that took over My Ford Touch. So this is going to be the option with this tech bundle package that's on this Explorer. You're going to have navigation and the blind spot awareness system, along with having different functions in here too, with your sliding screen too, or your swiping feature that's going to be on the vehicle, along with your 911 assist, your Android Auto options with the Sync Connect, your Apple CarPlay as well, and all the functions inside of the vehicle. I love the audio controls too of what you're able to do and control here from your different sources. Just makes it really easier, and it's much quicker than the previous design too. Backup camera with your digital zoom on this vehicle as well is just definitely going to be a handy feature that you're going to be using as well. Hidden CD slot is right here as well, just below where your hazard switch is. This is going to be a touch button start, so push button start on the vehicle too. And this is going to be Ford has the terrain management control system that's going to be in this vehicle as well. And that's going to be right here with the normal driving mode, the mud and rut, your sand mode, and then your winter driving mode. This is also going to be a descent control option that's in the center of the vehicle as well. So we're able to control all those very easily just with switching, which is it's very user friendly, no doubt about that. On the steering wheel, your steering wheel controls are going to control your volume, your Bluetooth operation, muting the radio, and be able to hang up, pick up the phone, or be able to seek through and scroll through different tracks or different Pandora songs that you might have, or different presets that you may have as well. Right side control here is going to control the right LCD screen here on the driver's infotainment center up front, the heads-up display here that you have, and that's going to go through different functions of your Sirius satellite radio, your navigation, or your phone. Those are the three major functions, and then we can go into different options when we have a phone paired of missed calls, call lists, or be able to do your voice commands and dialing out from there. Center speedometer, and then your gear indication as well. This is going to have a paddle shift option on the left and right side of the steering wheel at your 9 and 3 o'clock options here. So you're going to have those in the S driving mode, which is going to be your sport mode here. And on the left side indicator, or the left side screen, we're going to have that LCD screen to be able to do different display modes, to be able to give you different options of what you'd like to see from the intelligent four-wheel drive system, your distance till empty, your tachometer, and then you have fuel tachometer and temperature setting there too, your tire pressure, and even going back, now we can go to your trip options, your fuel economy options, your driver's assist settings, which is going to give us an option of the traction control settings, blind spot awareness, cross traffic alert, and your trailer sway. Now that's an awesome option too. With a 3.5 liter, either in the EcoBoost or the naturally aspirated twin independent variable cam timing option for Ford, you're able to have that anti-trailer sway with a 4-pin or 7-pin wiring harness. On the 2.3 liter twin scroll turbo, you're able to have a 4-pin wiring harness on that option. So we can work with trailer brake controllers if we need to with the 3.5 liter, either of the two motor options available. This is a beautiful option for the 2017 in the Ford Explorer, and it's an excellent trim level. We can go up from here, or we can back it down a little if need be. Just know that there's going to be a multitude of options to make it just comfortable for what your needs are. This is Paul Zagman here at Lasco Ford. We wanted to point out the new 2017 Ford Explorer in the XLT package. We appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, give us a call. It's 810-629-2255. or check us out online at www.lascoford.com.